Hello, good morning students. Children, in chapter number 11, our natural resources, you have understood that the things that satisfy the need of human beings are called resources. As you know, the things that satisfy our needs are sunlight, then we have land, water, air, animals, plants, as well as we have metals, minerals, fuels and forest resources. All these help us to satisfy our needs. So they are called resources. Children, the resources are the things we get from nature and that help us to progress, to develop, to do all the things we need to do are called natural resources. With the help of natural resources, human beings have been able to make many other things like buildings, then vehicles, roads, then they have been able to generate electricity, machines. With the help of machines, they have produced many other things. These are called human-made resources. Children, natural resources, again, we can further divide into exhaustible resources and inexhaustible resources. What are exhaustible resources? By the name you can understand that exhaustible resources are those resources which exhaust. Once used, they are over. We cannot get it back, like the minerals, the metals or the fuels or the things like we are using and after that they are over. We cannot get it back. Petrol, coal, minerals like diamond, iron, copper, all these are exhausted, are over once we use it. So we should be very careful in using these resources. We should not misuse, we should use them carefully. Like suppose in your house you have something which is very precious, very expensive. Don't you use it very carefully and you don't keep it here and there. You use it whenever you need it, otherwise you don't use it like that. Okay, something which we get it very easily, we can afford it very quickly. That things we use in a way we are not so careful about. So we should use each and everything very carefully without misusing them. Then we have some resources from the nature which you know, even if you use them, you get it. It is again and again you get, like sunlight. Even if you tap the sunlight and like plants, they tap the sunlight and they prepare their food called photosynthesis. But sunlight you keep on getting each day in the daytime you get sunlight. So in this way, sunlight nowadays people are using it as an alternative energy, so that you know the things which are getting exhausted quickly like coal, petroleum, diesel, kerosene and cooking gas, they can be kept as you aside and you can use it whenever you are in a desperate need to use it, or whenever you are very urgent to require it. Otherwise there are some other alternatives which you can use, which you get very easily, like sunlight. So nowadays electricity is generated through solar panels. Then water, yes, of course, water, if you keep on misusing or carelessly keep your tap open and you just you ignore if your tap is leaking and the water is wasted every day, then okay, once it will happen that one day it may come that we are not getting water as we require it, because for each and every work water is so important and water is our lifeline. Okay, so we should also use water very carefully, because water it's a recycling thing. Then wind is everywhere. We can generate electricity through windmills with the help of our air around us. Soil, yes, soil is available, but of course we have to take care that the soil is not becoming infertile by, overgrowing crops. If you keep on growing crops and you are using pesticides and insecticides and chemical fertilizers, then the soil becomes, in a way, it loses its fertility and the crops are not grown properly. But these inexhaustible resources or the renewable resources are in plenty in this earth, and we should use them carefully also, of course, but we can use them more and more. Excuse me, children. Children, these plants, animals are also our resources. They are also, inexhaustible resources. We can get the help of plants, as plants gives us oxygen and the food we require. Even animals are of great help to us. So in this way, we should take care of our resources and we should conserve the resources carefully. Okay? Thank you, children.